Hi everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Gen AI Nerd channel, and in this video I want to show you the newest developments in NotebookLM and how you can leverage them to build a full presentation from scratch for whatever keynote you want to present. So let's get started. Yes, so the first thing I will need to do is to go to NotebookLM, and here I can get started. So I can press here, try NotebookLM, and then you need to log in with your normal Google account, but this is fully for free. And now I can start creating a new notebook. And you will see then I have the option to upload files. However, I can also do simply research into files. Yeah? So now imagine that I want to do a keynote on the core challenges that entrepreneurs face in Germany. I'm an entrepreneurship professor, so these are the kind of keynotes that I often have to do for an invitation or something like that. So let me now, instead of uploading files, let me search for files. So we can do fast research, but actually more interesting is to do deep research. And deep research you can also do in ChatGPT, in Claude or in Gemini. And so what I will do now is say, create for me a report on the core challenges that German entrepreneurs face when founding a new company. And now I can press enter. And as you might be used to, now it will start executing for me a deep research project and collect the necessary resources. Now, of course, we will have to briefly wait to see what the final result is. Yes, so now it has finished the deep research, and as you can see, it has now created for me a deep research report. And as it is in ChatGPT or whatever tool you use, this is kind of a big report, kind of summarizing the core findings. But on top of that, NotebookLM has also automatically uploaded the main sources for this deep research report. And so now I can enable or disable these reports, whether what I want to use or not. But so at the moment, I just want to enable all the sources, including the new deep research report. And then, of course, here in the chat part, I can start chatting with these reports if I want. But actually now I'm not that interested in this. I'm actually more interested into the studio part, where I can now do a lot of different things. And for a very long time, you can already create a podcast about these reports. But the newest things is that you now can also create a slide deck and an infographic. And for instance, the slide deck is very interesting. And let me show you now what I did. So here, let me briefly show you the prompt that I used, which is a very straightforward one. So I just told it to create a presentation, infomercial-style, cinematic illustrations that capture and visualize the core points of the paper. Yeah? And now we can take a look at what kind of slides it has been generating for me. So let me enlarge the screen here so that we can fully see it. And here you can see the slides that it generated for me. And actually here, and that's the great thing, it's leveraging the newest Nano Banana model. Yeah, so we now have Nano Banana Pro, and this model is actually integrated in NotebookLM, and this explains why it's able to create such great slides, both from a visual perspective, but also from a content perspective. Here, for instance, you can see how it now nicely illustrated kind of the scale-up desert that Germany is facing, and also contradicting it with Silicon Valley. And you see here it has been able to create very nice visuals, very nice quotes. And to be honest, I would never be able to do this myself. So here we now really see the power of this new image generating model that we can use for creating presentations. Yeah, so I hope that you can see here that this is really a huge step forward. On top of that, we can also create infographics, and that's also something I already did. So let me show you now the infographic that it created, simply based on the sources that I provided. So again, let me try to make this bigger. So here we go. And so this is the nice kind of infographic I was able to create. And again, without a lot of effort, let me make it a bit bigger here now. You see it can create nice visuals highlighting the most important impediments to entrepreneurship in Germany, and then you can easily download this as a graphic or whatever you want. Yeah, so I hope this shows very briefly how we can nowadays leverage NotebookLM to really make very engaging cinematic presentations, where the only thing we have to do is to give the topic, then it will do a deep research on that topic, and from that deep research it can create a presentation. So I hope this was helpful for you. If yes, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for your attention. Bye.